So what's going on?
So you're going to be the one that wins the money. What I'd like to happen is I would like to, because right now we're in Hell House, which is funny. It's very funny. This threatening to stab Frank with scissors was a moment that was very funny.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And there's many moments like that are happening that are quite funny. But towards the end of the show, what I would like to happen, circumstances permitting, is for there to be an uplifting storyline that redeems all the nastiness that's happened and makes the viewer feel less like they just watched some nihilistic orgy of crickets and more like they watched a personal transformation journey that positively impacts the winner somehow. So what I'm wondering is, if you're the one that wins the money, in the days running up to that final competition, the days where you're undergoing, hopefully, this positive transformation, what does that look like? What are the story plot points that happen specifically that make the viewer really care about you winning?
Definitely standing up for myself more and being more aggressive to others. And being more, I guess the word would be, I'd hate to use the word, but snaky, I guess.
The cockroach's journey.
Is there any element of this that involves grace or something higher than just being snaky?
Definitely, like, increasing my social skills. Or improving my social skills. And not being as passive as I was once before.
What if you could take on some type of leadership traits, almost like Brian or something?
Yeah.
Maybe thinking about an arc that would be virtuous, maybe involving leadership of some sort. I don't know. Maybe getting people to band together or something like that. I don't know. That might be interesting to me.
Band together in terms of, like, doing crazy shit?
I don't know. Not banding together in terms of doing fucked up stuff.
Oh, okay.
Banding.
Okay.
You remember when Brian was here? But take 2 or 3 days to think about it, and we'll get back to this. I'll ask you again around then. All right. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I take these off just to walk down the stairs?
No, you can't. So TJ's arc here. What happens? What does it look like?
Probably, I don't know, just probably sort of like a story of like becoming more confident and like physically and mentally stronger. Like people were saying to me that in the beginning of the season they noticed I shook more and probably like stuttered more.
Uh-huh.
But now they see less of that. I mean, it's still there, obviously, but it's getting better, I think, by being here. And just what sort of like you and production guide me through. And probably it's, I don't know, story of, because also I get dogpiled on quite a bit, yet I'm still here somehow. I'm still here through, I guess, my own power. So I guess probably a story of like sort of an underdog story, I guess.
Yeah, I see that. You don't rock as much because I watched until I was here, and you were rocking like crazy, and it drove me nuts.
Yeah, it was driving
like
me crazy.
Yeah, it really was driving. Like when you were on the date with Tayleigh, and you were like you could barely function.
Yeah.
You were like you were going nuts. And I don't see that. I haven't seen that much since I've been here. I mean, sometimes you're doing that, but I think you speak more forcefully. You stand up for yourself more. And I think people like that too. Like, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Nice.
You know, like coming out of your shell and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think I agree with everything you said generally. What I want to know is more from a TV writer standpoint, what the specific, if this is the climax, you have been getting more confident, you have been ringing the bell on people, you have been persevering through the dogpiling and everything. The climax now, specifically what happens?
What happened?
Does Tayleigh make a reappearance? Does Jimmy come back into play? Does someone from your past get invited to the tank for a day? What specifically happens to make that climactic moment that's going to hook people and make them feel that all this torture has a redeeming effect?
The Taylor thing might be good, because from what I understand, people really want to see that, and they are really hoping for that. But
How would you feel about that?
I mean, it'd be pretty dope. I would like that, but I think as a final, as a finale, it'd probably be good. Because one of the biggest pumps, because when she was here, I was distracted and almost got taken off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then when I boxed you, you said that bring Tayleigh back up, and I said no.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was sort of a big character move.
Mm-hmm.
But so and people want to see that again, but I just wonder if it also would be sort of bad for my character to be she comes back, and
Would you let her distract you?
well, it would be at the end of the game, so it wouldn't really matter at that point, right?
Would you at least take your shot?
Yeah, that would probably be a good, that'd probably be I don't know, one of the final lines maybe, just...
Well, I think what you're hinting at is that if you're becoming more of a man, then outcome independence is more important than simple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would the thing be that you're offered a date with her, or that she's brought in with her real life boyfriend or something, and they're kissing in the corner and you don't care?
That doesn't sound bad. It sounds.
When you're in the stage of manhood where you're basically going from being a maggot. This is nothing personal. This is just what a young guy, porn addicted maggot, has nothing guy, which is tons of people, and you're on this arc to becoming a man. You're still not at the point where you really deserve or could hold down a hot girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that I do feel like it's an essential growing pain type thing that every young man has to go through, has to learn. It's the getting over one-itis and really learning so that it's in your bones, the outcome independence thing. That's way more important than getting pussy.
Maybe she returns. We sort of have a sweet moment, but at the same time I'm but at the same, or maybe she's I don't know, it was really cool hanging out with you or something, but we can't be together. No, we can't be together. I'm that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
To show.
You don't need her though.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
even need that.
So we demonstrate that you do not need, you're beyond needing Tayleigh. That's one thing. And I feel the only thing that kind of is, it's sort of a bummer, but it's not. I think you did the right thing. But ringing the bell on me, that would have been the ultimate, climactic moment, to have. Can you think of something else like that? Probably not any more fighting people, but is there some other? That's what we really need. In addition to Tayleigh, is some other personal development moment.
No more fighting. Probably not the Tayleigh thing.
We could add. I think the Tayleigh thing's good. I think we could add that in there, but I want something just juicier, I guess.
More visceral.
More, yeah.
Mm.
Take a couple days to think about it.
All right.
Can you send up Shinji?
Yes.
Cool. To your hand to your right. The main issue that we brought you up here to talk about is if you're to win this money, how do you see that? I think it's important that whoever wins the money goes through some sort of transformative, ultimately positive experience. And it's what we would call a storyline. But it has some aspect of personal development or transformation to it. That's why it's called the initiative group.
Okay.
I'm going to shave your head bald, but that's not part of what we're talking about right now. But if you're gonna win this money and you have to go through some sort of positive storyline, transformation, personal arc that interests people and is uplifting, what would that look like?
Don't lean back, Chris.
Chris, I can see your.
Sorry, you didn't need to see that one film.
Honestly, I feel like I've had some struggles through my life, and I feel like this money would make a lot of positive change for me, and
Well, one of the problems there is that we and the viewers don't know what those struggles are.
okay, so
And I don't know how much your telling of your personal story is going to make people care.
okay.
Is there a way to illustrate it in a more visual way?
I would just, I don't know, I just know I would make more the right choices for myself, and
How can we show the viewers what fucked up choices you've made?
I would possibly go more in deep. I have to talk about this all right now.
No, but I mean, I want to, because we're getting close to the first elimination.
Okay, yeah.
The penultimate elimination challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good thing to figure out. You definitely have at least a day or two to think about it and get back to me if you want to.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I used to struggle a lot with school and relationship wise, and I feel like I would do something maybe I could go back to school afterwards or something.
Well, just think about it from the perspective of a viewer, because I mean, I'm sure everybody watching, there's probably it's kind of a universal story. I fucked up in school, and it's not really.
Yeah.
I don't know how compelling it is.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I definitely want to put more thought into it.
All right, go think about it. Send up TJ.
TJ.
So I'm thinking about, we're getting close to the ending of the show.
Yeah.
And what I would like to happen is I would like one way to end the show would be to make everything hell, and whoever survives the most wins the money.
Yeah.
And I don't like that, and I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And what I would rather do is I would rather make it so that the winner has a personal storyline that is uplifting and positive and good, and that the winner is somehow transformed by this experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you are the one who wins this money, what is your personal storyline?
After the show?
No. Up to the winning moment. What is it? What do you change or do better personally to make the viewers feel like they're watching a movie, a dramatic movie?
That's hard question. What? Like my dramatic like ending finale?
Yes.
I don't know. Like fear or like. One of my option is like fighting with TJ in boxing. It's like kind of dramatic because we never fought. Yeah, I just keep that opportunity to climax. Yeah, is it the answer?
That's one answer.
And
I feel like you've been kind of you've the past few days have been pretty
like,
crazy for you, right?
Yes, exhausted like.
Yeah.
And also like I always thought like maybe it's time to leave like, but
Yeah, you were ready to leave twice.
Yeah.
When your glasses got broken and after the thing with Tay, the dumping of the.
But that after that moment, like I really wanna like leave that, but 10 minutes later, like I getting used to, like it's kind of breakthrough. Like
how does that feel?
Like nothing. Somehow. Yeah. Like why did I like worry about that? Like so why?
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. So like I'm breaking the like ethical wall like so many times. It's also like I don't know it's growing up or like getting back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely like changing, like emerge now.
Yeah.
To something. Yeah.
I agree. I think so too. I think there needs to be a final dramatic twist, or not even a twist, but something that is
dramatic,
that makes that transformation dramatic and obvious to the viewer. I do agree. I do believe what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
But what is the final form? What does the final stage of that look like?
Me, like I can do any like bad thing without hesitation, or like that. Like I gonna like do a harmful thing without like I'm nice guy at the same time I can be the bad guy. Like fixer.
Like maybe you pull off one final all big prank.
Yeah. Big final prank.
What would that look like?
I don't know.
Everything changes so quickly.
Yes.
You don't know.
Take the next 2 or 3 days to think about it.
Okay.
Let me know.
Thank you.
Anime ending.
Anime ending. Dramatic. Twisted. Loud and like change. Transform to.
Hopefully positive, but not necessarily.
I don't want to like more hell situation.
Right.
This is
Okay. You go ahead on back down. Send Tayleigh up, will you?
Okay.
Thank you.
He turned evil the past couple days.
Yeah. It seems like Dark Shinji has started. He's gone from a Goku to a Frieza type real quick. I like it.
He's gone from Pikachu to Coffin.
Real quick.
The snake one. What's the snake one? Ekans.
Yeah. Easiest way to remember it.
I could see Shinji winning if he does something incredibly fucked up.
Shinji sent someone home. I can see that.